We're on Mount Wilson Observatory, which is north of Los Angeles, up in the mountains above Pasadena. We're about 6,000 feet up, which puts us above the smog and most of the bad air. It takes between 40 minutes and an hour to drive up here, depending on whether there's snow on the mountain or not, which there frequently is in the wintertime. The more unusual stuff relates to the remoteness of the site and the snakes and bears and spiders and mountain lions. That's all the TV and radio transmitters for the city of Los Angeles, and it causes no end of trouble. The seeing on this mountain is particularly good, and what that means is the atmosphere is very calm. You can see through it easily. Looking through the atmosphere is often like lying at the bottom of a swimming pool trying to see out, but up here it's very clear. And for that reason, historically there have been telescopes put on this mountain. Well, we're heading up into the dome of the 100-inch telescope, which was commissioned in 1917 and was the largest telescope in the world for several decades. It was the one that Hubble used to discover the expansion of the universe. Michelson was here with the first interferometer. It's a very nice telescope. Probably the two most famous places for telescopes are in Hawaii and Chile. And one of the more recent places is in the Antarctic. There is no typical day up here. We work day or night, or unfortunately sometimes both, depending on what needs to be done. And my research area is in local star systems, that is in nearby relatively bright stars. One of the disadvantages of being so close to LA is that they have a lot of lights down there, and that's what we call that light pollution, and it competes with what we're looking at. But with the local stars we're looking at bright objects, small bright objects. Nevertheless, we need very sensitive things. So the moon, for example, is far too bright and we can't look at that. It could burn out some of our detectors. It's kind of like staring into the sun for a human. This is where the telescope is controlled from. This here is the original controls dating back to the First World War. These are the new controls, which are really what operate the telescope. So a night would consist of coming here about an hour before the sun goes down, turning everything on, making sure that everything's working, testing the cameras, and as soon as it's twilight we begin work. In our particular work we could look at 200 stars in a night, so it consists of pointing the telescope at that star, turning the recording equipment on, recording it for a few minutes, deciding which the next object will be, moving the telescope. It's quite repetitive actually, but sometimes it can be fun. It's a hobby that they pay me for. It's great. It's humbling. It's very difficult to maintain an attitude of the importance of yourself and the human race and spend a lot of nights looking up into the sky. It seems a very trite thing to say, but that's very true.
I'm Nick Metropolis. I have these two great furniture stores in Hollywood, on the corner of First and La Brea, and then just 2 blocks north is our second one, within walking distance. I always had an eye. I could always go into a thrift store. You can't do that